Guys, it's Ebird Online, and it's part 2 of the first part of the tell-all. If you've yet to see my part 1 video, please just click the link below in information. I had to split this up because there were, well, so many juicy gems that I didn't want to gloss over them all. So we're going to pick up where we left off in the last video, and that's with Gino and Jasmine, the chump and chumpess of Michigan. Right, yes, so I'm going to make this quick. You should all subscribe to my channel. I'm kind of trying to work out reasons why you wouldn't, and God's honest, I can't think of a single reason. Also, like and subscribe, all of that good stuff. I haven't got time for the full spiel, so let's get into it. And so this is part 2, featuring the misfortune of Gino and Jasmine. And so Shaun wastes no time in getting all the pleasantries out of the way. Jasmine's been in the country just a few days, and she believes that God didn't mean for people to live in Michigan. Why is that? Because Gino's there? No, it's not. It's because it's so cold. And then Shaun very helpfully reminded her that she too is from Michigan, born and raised. And guys, I tell you who else is from Michigan? The late great Aretha Franklin. And I dare say a fair few other people. Guys, let's get to the juice. Let the shit stirring begin. And so in shit stir number 1, Shaun shows a clip of Jasmine talking to ex-boyfriend, yet more than likely current shag, the beautiful and successful Australian Dane. And so we're treated to a VT of the couple speaking. And so first she primps, preens and pouts for, well, quite some time, and then she says this.
Oh no, what happened?
It's so embarrassing, but he doesn't want to have sex with me.
That's not good.
No sex, baby. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm as
Jazz. You are naughty.
Gino is absolutely, well, I was going to say apoplectic with rage, but he's just slightly unhappy. But he does have that look of resignation. He's very unhappy, but he's far too ineffectual a human being to do anything about it. He tells Jasmine in the sternest terms that that's unacceptable, talking to your ex about your lack of sex with your current partner. Shaun agrees, and so do the rest of the cast. In fact, so does the audience, and so does the whole of America. But I can't help but think this. Gino has nothing to say when she divulges that she's urinated on him, but he's upset that she's telling other people that they're yet to have sex, because they're arguing so much. Guys, I know which I'd rather be made public knowledge. And Shaun looked at Gino, and she said, Gino, how do you feel about that? Oh dear. Gino said, to talk about your sex life with your ex in detail. Well, it's just not right. What sex life? What detail? If there is no sex life, there can be no detail. And there's no sex life. And then Bad Gal Amanda pipes up, Gino, I don't know how you trust her around him. And the truth be told, neither do I. If I were Gino, I would know good and well that given the right circumstances, those two would be right at it. And the truth be told, I still fully believe that she slept with him and has a sex video with him, which dates back from around about a month ago, just like she said. I wholeheartedly believe that it was too specific an allegation for it not to be true. And next up, Shitstir Part 2. Shaun asks Jasmine if there's anything else she wants to tell Gino about her and Dane. And Jasmine goes around the houses a bit, and then she finally says that she went out for a slap-up meal with Dane on the 14th of February, i.e. Valentine's Day. And she said 2 more things. She said, I'm only telling you because I'm honest. I choose to be honest. Really? And then she also said that she had no idea it was Valentine's Day. Are you trying to tell me that Gino didn't contact you on that day? Are you trying to tell me you didn't see any of the hearts and the ribbons and the red balloons in all of the shops and basically bloody everywhere leading up to Valentine's Day? Come on guys, after me. 3, 2, 1, lights, camera, bullshit!
Jasmine, when was this?
February 14th.
That's
Wait,
Valentine's
that's
Day.
Valentine's
Which
Day.
is the day of friends.
No.
You're celebrating Valentine's?
Oh
my God.
Wait a minute.
God.
That's insane.
We didn't even realize. You know when realized it was Valentine? When we went to the restaurant and there were hearts everywhere.
At this point, I'm just pleased that I'm here to document all her bloody lies. America, specifically Michigan, I feel immensely sorry for you. And I mean that genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. Shaun, you should throw yourself on your knees and thank the fucking Lord that you got out when you did. wouldn't like to have to ever bump into her. I really wouldn't. So back to the lie. Now, in and of itself, this whole whether she knew it was Valentine's Day or not is pretty immaterial unless you think about it this way. What would be your motivation for lying about if it were Valentine's Day or not? Why lie? I'll tell you why lie. Because she's been busy seeing Dane and she went out with him on Valentine's Day as a romantic couple. That's why lie. Now, as you all know, I've got rather a dislike for Gino, but I don't like to see this look on anyone's face. Why would you do that? Why would you not just leave the whole relationship alone if this is what you're going to reduce another human being to? But it was then that Jasmine, the liar from the 1980s, absolutely effed herself up. Because, for the record, she clearly stated, I had no idea that it was Valentine's Day until we got to the restaurant and there were balloons and everything. But then just a few moments later, Shaun asked, did Dane give you a gift for Valentine's Day? And she said, well, just a card and some flowers. And to me, this was the gotcha moment that no one seemed to pick up on. Here's how I see it. Jasmine and Dane live in the same building. So I don't believe they met at the restaurant. I believe they went to the restaurant together. And if that's the case, then as soon as they met up, she would have seen the card and the flowers. I'm assuming he didn't have the flowers in his pocket. And so she knew before they got to the restaurant that it was Valentine's Day. So it's clear to me that she was lying. And whenever anybody's lying, there's always a reason for it. And then Christian, of all people, said, Jasmine's an attention whore. Oh Lord, Jasmine snapped straight back from one attention whore to another. And for once, she's quite right. So Statler said, it should just be enough for Gino to say he doesn't want you to see Dane, and that should be it. Jasmine said, we've had so much sex in the past, I'm just completely bored of it. I don't want any more sex with Dane. And Meisha said, that is so gross. And guys, after the scene on the beach, when Nico was doing his sexy dance, it's fair to suggest that Meisha, she knows gross when she sees it. It would be fair to suggest that she's an authority on grossness. But the MVP for this segment was Meisha, and she asked the following.
So, Gino, Jasmine is constantly telling you that she is not going to listen to how you feel. You have told her, I do not like it when you talk to Dan. I don't want you to do this. I do not want you to talk to me this way. I do not want you to act this way when we fight. At what point do you say to yourself, this woman does not care how I feel?
And to this, Gino said the breaking point is if she cheats on me. Gino, she's already cheated and she's got the video evidence to prove it. Wake up and smell the coffee. But he won't because Gino's, well, Gino's Gino. But I say well done to Meisha, not just for the question, but the way that she phrased it. She has got a superior level of emotional intelligence, and the way that she puts a question to somebody, well, if they were forced by Shaun to answer, there would be only one answer. But of course, Shaun falls short yet again. And so finally Shaun asked, do you have a sex video with Dane from 1 month before Gino came to see you? And Jasmine said that she does have a sex video, but it's from, well, ages before she knew Gino. Apparently, a few months before. And Gino said, you never told me that. And she said, yes, I did. I believe Gino, because it's not something you'd forget. Gino said, I want to see the video. And everybody went, oh! And there was a big gay gasp in the whole of the studio. And Riley said, you do not want to see that. More than likely, Riley, he does, because Gino's the archetypal perv. And that's the truth. But Gino said, no, I just want to see so I can date stamp it. And Jasmine said it was on her phone, and then she switched up a little bit and said, no, it's on a memory stick. You forgot that one, didn't you, Jasmine? I'd like Gino to see the video, because I believe with his engineering expertise, he'll be able to work out when the video was actually taken. And I believe it was taken 1 month before he came. But guys, before these two wrap up, there's just time for one more big lie. Apparently, Jasmine's only slept with 2 people. What? Oh, come on now, Jasmine. Does she mean just 2 people this tell-all? You buy sex toys, you buy anal plugs, you urinate on people, and you've only slept with, according to her ex-husband and Dane.
I have done crazy in the past before you with the people that I have dated that are only 2 people. My ex-husband
Kidding?
and we had a video and it was months before I met you. We were drunk and we filmed each other and that was it.
Guys, it's very interesting to see that she doesn't count Gino. Not many women would. And that was it for Gino and Jasmine. They went for a break, and outside of the curtain of the green room, Jasmine said to Gino, "I can't believe you're not backing me up. I'm new to this country and you need to be on my side."
You better start standing by my side, because trying to adapt to this whole new country, and you're not making it easier for me, okay? I'm just gonna be myself, so deal with it.
That's
Deal
great.
with it. We have to try to have a more healthy relationship, but the problem is we don't know how to.
How can he be when you're busy shagging your exes and living with them in the same building? But I think what really irks me about Jasmine is that she knows she's wrong, she knows she's toxic, and when she can't win an argument, she just says deal with it, and she storms off. I think that Dane likes the sex, but not the drama and the responsibility. That's my opinion, and you're all entitled to it. Anyway, that's that for this pathetic pair. So guys, what do you make to all of this? Well, put quite simply, if Jasmine had been questioned properly by Shaun, she would have been outed as the liar that she so clearly is. She cheated with Dane, she created a sex video, and then she lied about it. And Gino is too gutless to pull her up on it. I do genuinely feel sorry for him, and I hope he manages to get away from her in a timely manner, i.e. before they get married. Every single thing is wrong with Jasmine and more. There were so many things wrong with Jasmine's behaviour, and just her general being, that she would have needed her own tell-all to cover everything. First up, there's her look. The world of plastic surgery is one where we can be whatever we want to be, as long as we want to be a blow-up doll with duck lips and big massive hooters. And Jasmine lives right up to that stereotype. And given all this, it's so hard to believe that she's only had sex with 2 men, her ex-husband and Dane. The lies drip effortlessly from her oversized lips. But again and again, nobody pulls her up on this. I know for a fact that she's only with Gino because she wants to get to the United States and to get a green card. She has no love or care for Gino whatsoever. She knows good and well that he would love to have kids, and she has no intention of having kids with him, but she's also planning to waste his time. Time in which he could be fostering another relationship which will produce the family he so craves. So given that, why would you waste his time? Who would do such a thing? Jasmine. Jasmine would. Jasmine would pretty much sell her soul to the devil. In fact, she tried once, but she was informed that she didn't have a soul. But one thing that bugs me about the whole Jasmine scenario is that people so often mischaracterise her. And so earlier, Riley said, "Does Gino know how fragile Jasmine is?" What? Riley, she's not fragile. She literally weaponises her tears. When she can't get her own way, she starts crying, either to get out of something that she's done, or to just engender remorse from any protagonist. Guys, she's guilty of everything. Guilty of being a fake and a fraud. Guilty of being horrendous to Gino. Guilty of lying about only sleeping with 2 people. And most of all, guilty of sleeping with Dane behind Gino's back. Prove me wrong. Guys, I'd love to know what you think, so please put your thoughts in comments down below and I'll get on with my next video. Thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember what I said earlier, you guys should subscribe. And also, if you enjoyed this video, please consider sharing. You've been listening to Ebird Online, and I bid you good day.
Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here.